Well, greetings to all my clients. My name is Walter Mezers, your wealth manager, CPA, tax advisor, doing another weekly stock market recap. Uh, just a reminder that anyone else watching this video is exclusively for my clients. Anyone else watching this video is not intended as investment advice or solicitation to buy or sell any securities. And what you see on the screen is the full disclosure statement. At your leisure, you can stop the video and just read it. If you want more information about my background and Trinity Wealth Solutions, you can go to FINRA's website, brokercheckfinra.org, to get more information about myself and Trinity Wealth Solutions. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the market. As I say, the market's been somewhat misbehaving. We get back to the one-day screenshot. What you see is the one-day stock market, what it did on Friday as of March 28th. And again, quick reminder, I'm just comparing QQQ, which is technology right here in green, SPY, which is kind of the pinkish, and that's the broad market S&P 500. Gold, obviously in the gold line, and then TLT, which is long duration bonds. So we're trying to present opposites asset classes and how they react to each other. So as you can see, one day, this is the stock market right here. For one day, the broad market dropped 2%, and technology dropped almost 2.6%. So not the greatest day. Why did that happen? There was bad inflation numbers that came out hotter than expected. So the market is thinking, whoops, the Federal Reserve may not lower interest rates in their upcoming meeting. So that puts fear, and that's why there was a sell-off on Friday. But if we look at 5 days, there's a trend. There's a trend that's developing. And again, the stock market is starting to trend down. We look at 1 month. Again, we see it was trying to regain some momentum, but it's Friday went back down. Gold has done very well in this kind of uncertainty, fear. People are fearful of what the market may do, so they're running to safety. If we look at 3 months, again, we definitely see the trend. The broad markets are trending down. 6 months, same thing. Definitely visually, you definitely can see the market is trending down here. Was trying to recoup some of the losses back in March 13th, then went up, but Friday was kind of a back to where we were at about a week ago. And gold continues because of fear. There's a lot of uncertainty in the market. Trump's tariffs, geopolitical, you name it. It's a very, very nervous market. Also, on Friday, consumer sentiment was also another reading. It was one of the lowest readings, I think, since 2020. Consumers, consumers fearful of losing their jobs. You can hear more and more layoffs are starting to happen. The economic trend is going in the wrong direction. And be mindful that the consumer represents 70% of the economy. If the consumer goes sour on spending, it's just a matter of time before the stock market reacts and trends down. So if we look at 1 year, a longer trend line, whoops, what happened here? If we look at year to date, let's try this again. Sorry about that. Sometimes technology doesn't cooperate. Again, here's the broad market for 1 year. It was pushing up, 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 and now went back down, went up, but it's trending. You can definitely see there's a trend. Momentum is to the downside. We don't know if the markets will continue to go down further, but the probability is starting to get higher and higher that there could be a pretty severe pullback. I call it a reset. So if we look at for 1 year, the markets return about 6%. Now, anybody who was in the market, unfortunately, gave up some of those gains over a year. Remember, our clients are out of the market since about 3 weeks ago. We had a sell signal that there was a lot of uncertainty coming. So we're sitting on the sidelines, sitting on U.S. Treasury bills, 1 to 3 month Treasury bill, BIL, earning about 4.3%. And we're just waiting. We're waiting which direction is the market going to go. One client asked, or several said, well, how come we're not in gold? Because it's done very well. Well, we were in gold up to here, but then we got a signal to sell because, and again, it was the right signal because gold trended down. Now it's starting to go back up. There's lots of uncertainty. But one of the things to remember, people think that gold is a defensive play. So they think, hey, if market is going to crash, gold is going to hold up well. Not necessarily. Let's look. This is COVID. Again, the fear factor. Usually when there's fear, as we say, blood in the streets, gold will do well, but it corrected. So here, kind of at the peak, gold was up 25%, but then it pretty much gave up 20% of that upside. Then it started to trend kind of sideways. And again, this is 2022, and look at the market. The market started to trend down, and unfortunately, gold followed. At the peak, gold was about 20%. At the low end of where the markets were, gold pretty much gave up, lost 20%. So there's a misconception that when markets correct, gold is a great place to be. And then it started this trend up. And now the question is, will gold go the opposite if markets continue to go down? And again, you have to just look at history. Usually there's a reset in everything. And gold will unfortunately also correct. And that's where the opportunity will come. I don't know if that's in a month or 2 or 3 months, where if gold loses a lot of its upside and the stock market, then that creates opportunities in the stock market, whether it's gold, and it'll be long duration bonds. So there's this big misconception that when markets are correcting, there's no way to make money. Not true. If you're allocating it to the right sectors, you can not only play defense, but actually make sometimes better money than when markets are continuing to go up. So the word of the day or the week is patience. So we're sitting on the sidelines waiting for the next opportunity to get back into the market. So on that note, enough about the stock market. I do want to go over our website. A couple of changes that were added to our website. And there'll be more and more changes to come. But one thing I want to just point out, by the way, our website is www.trinitywealth.net. So if you go there, you can actually schedule a meeting with me. So if you click on schedule a meeting, it's going to take you to my calendar. That's going to show you, which days I'm available. And then you can click on anything that's kind of in blue. That means it's available. There's not a whole lot available because of tax season, so everything's kind of filled up. As you can see, then April opens up as after tax season. But this is an easy way to schedule a meeting with me. Now, I'm not saying don't call me to schedule a meeting, but if you can't get a hold of me, this is the next best thing, easiest way to just hit schedule meeting. It's going to take you to my calendar, and then you can pick a time and date, and I get notified about who scheduled the meeting with me. The other, I talk on the radio every Saturday from 8 to 8:30 in English and 8:30 to 9 in Polish. An amazing way to listen to the program is just right here. Click on tune into our radio show. It takes you to a player, and then you just hit play, and you can hear me live, crisp, clear, no interruptions, because it's through the internet. So you can listen to me even if you're somewhere in Europe, traveling on vacation. I'm not sure if you want to listen to me on your vacation, but let's say you're out of town and you just want to listen to what I have to say. You can do that on your cell phone too. So again, that's the easiest way to listen to us. And then the last thing I just want to share with you is I've been recording videos on YouTube. And here, this icon right here will take you to my YouTube channel, which at your leisure, you can watch all the videos I've recorded so far. And there's a lot more to come after tax season. I'll be doing deep dives on estate planning, inverse ETFs, stock markets, a whole slew of good information, more educational. And the nice thing about this, you can watch this at your leisure, at your convenience. So on that note, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Another recap of the stock market. Hopefully, it'll be positive news, but we'll just have to wait and see. So thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and see you soon. Take care. Bye now.